Hello, welcome to day three's writing lesson. We're going to have a look to begin with at a suffix. Now, suffix we've talked about when we were at school together are suffix. No. Okay, welcome to day three for our writing. Hopefully you've already done your handwriting. And we're going to have a look now at a suffix. And the suffix that we're looking at is er or Now, suffix is a group of letters that we add to the end of a word to change its meaning. And the suffix is an interesting one because actually it's got two different meanings. So let's have a read through of these adjectives to start with, and then we're going to have a read through of these verbs. And it's actually going to change how works. Let's read them through together to begin with. We'll start with just the adjectives. Strong, fast, happy, big, wide. So those are all describing words, adjectives. And if we put onto strong, we've got stronger, stronger. That means more strong. If we added to fast, we would have faster, more fast. Happier, more happy. But actually, that one is a little bit trickier because if we have a Y on the end, we need to take off the Y and add I, and then we can have our so happier. Big changes to big biger. Now that doesn't look right to me. What do we need to do with the spelling here with this consonant, this G? That's right, we need to have double G. So big becomes bigger, and then wide would become wider. Now that doesn't look right either. If the adjective already ends with an E, we can use that E for our suffix. So we've got wider. So we changed strong into stronger, fast into faster, happy into happier, big into bigger, and wide into wider. So the meaning of if we add it to an adjective, is that it is more. Let's have a look now at the verbs. And I'd like for you to read those with me again. Sing, open, climb, with that silent B at the end, run, and race. So if we add the suffix to the end of these, how will they change? Sing would change to singer. Open would change into opener. Climb would change into climber. Run would change into runner, but actually that says runer. So what do we need to do with the spelling? That's right, we need to double the N again. So now we have runner, and then race would change into racer. But we've got two E's there. We don't need two E's in a row. So I'll just change that. Let's have a look at the new words that we've made now. We changed sing into singer. Open into opener. Climb became climber. Run became runner. And race became racer. Singer, opener, climber, runner, racer. So singer, that's somebody who sings. An opener is something that you use to open. You might have a bottle opener or a letter opener. A climber is someone who climbs. A runner is someone who likes to run. And then a racer is someone who is racing. So if we add the suffix er to a verb, it changes it from a verb into a noun. Those are all nouns. Let's move on now to the work in your pack. You've got it at the top of day three writing, that page. And I'd like to change these verbs into nouns for the people who do them, just like we were looking at a moment ago. I've already done one for you. Teach, I changed into teacher. So I added ER to change that verb into a noun. Teach, teacher. How about garden? Garden. Who likes to work in the garden? Well, we'll use that suffix ER again. That would be a gardener. So all you'd have to do is write garden and then add the ER. The next few are a little bit trickier because you have to think more carefully about the spellings. Win, what do you call someone who likes to win or does win? Swim, drive, and bake. Remember when we were changing them here, some of the consonants we had to double and some of them already had an E, so we didn't need to put another E in there. Have a go at that, and then when you're ready to carry on with the next part, press play. And this is the next thing we're going to do. I have a little challenge for you. How many sentences can you make using these words? And the words we've got are can, you, eat, now. So I'd like to have a look at those words and how many different ways could you put them together to make a sentence. It might be a statement, a fact, it might be a question. I'd like to pause the video while you do that and talk about it with the person who is helping you. When you're ready to carry on, press play. So we've got a few different options. Can you eat now? That actually is a sentence already. Can you eat now? Have you got time to eat? So that could be one of them. What else could we have? Well, what would the answer maybe be? Can you eat now? You could have you can eat now. And that's a statement, so that would need a full stop at the end. We could swap the order around. We could change that to now you can eat. You weren't allowed to before, but now you can eat. You've washed your hands, and now you can eat. So lots of different options there. You might even have found some more. That's going to help us with today's work. It's in your pack again, in the middle of the page. I'll read it to you. Oliver is going to try and win a Best Gardener prize for his grandpa. He has to write about why his grandpa should win the prize. He has some ideas for sentences, but they are jumbled up. What I'd like to do with the bullet points here, read the sentences, write the words in the right order, and then check your spelling, capital letters, and full stops. I'll just do the first one with you, and then you can have a go at the others by yourself, and maybe at the end can you think of some more to test someone at home swapping the order of sentences around. Let's come to this one. Grandpa my loves garden his. Well, that doesn't make sense already. Grandpa my loves garden his. Well, here at the end I could have loves his garden, I could have loves my garden, his grandpa loves my garden. It would make sense, but it doesn't really fit with the story, so let's have another go. Grandpa, now if it's Oliver, well, he would be saying my grandpa, and then I've got loves garden his, my grandpa loves his garden. And that's a statement, so we have a full stop at the end. So we changed Grandpa my loves garden his into my grandpa loves his garden. They're all about Grandpa. Have a go at those now. And then, as I said before, if you do finish that, maybe you can think of some more sentences jumbled up to test someone at home. Good luck, and I'll see you next time.